What's going on, guys? Welcome to our Last Cloudia video, and I know it's been a while. I'm trying my best to make Last Cloudia videos as best as I can. Anyways, we've got Last Cloudia here with my main man, Baran here. And we're going to be showing off him in this video. We're going to show you, I'm going to be reviewing him, telling you how he works, and all that kind of good stuff. So, with that being said, let's get into his abilities. Frontal medium range combo attack. So combo is the main word here we're going to be going with. You guys want to definitely pay attention to the word combo because it really lasts on all of his abilities. But Raider Cannon's also a pull in frontal medium area of enemies for combo attack. Nice. Skill 3 is pull in frontal medium area of enemies for combo attack. This is the ability you're going to be doing the most if you can. And then his special is basically he summons a bunch of, it's basically an AoE attack and it does constant damage. Powerful is definitely a good word to use, and also apply a physical attack damage 20% buff to a unit and recover 15 seconds of SCT. Nice. Pretty nice. I would say he's all around pretty good already so far. But let's get into the traits. Unscathed, so you get a no tribute damage cap. You get no tribute damage increases as HP decreases, and also other max damage is 50% when remaining HP is below 10%. I don't know if you're ever gonna go that low. If you go that low, it's a little dangerous, unless you can get. You can pay off with that, but that's a little risky. Basically, this guy is like if you guys are playing Final Fantasy, you guys have played Final Fantasy. This guy is basically a Dark Knight character, where the lower his HP is, the more damage he's gonna do. And the best part I like about this guy is that when using a skill, you can't be interrupted by most attacks. I think that's pretty strong because he's pretty much gonna be unrivaled in the battle. Especially, maybe in PvP is quite good as well for that, because now you can't, get flinched and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. And when physical attacking, chance to absorb some HP. Nice. You always want to have that while you are losing HP. You kind of want to gain some back, or else you will fall pretty fast. Now this is what I've worked out. I worked very hard for this guy. I rushed to get him to level 100. I rushed to get everything done for you guys. I couldn't wait any longer. I was trying to build him throughout the weeks, but it was just taking too long. So I bought some things and I tried to get him to level 100 and stuff like that. So now he's ready. Blade Breath, Blade Breach, physical attacking enemy that has a status amount, chance to deal extra damage. Pretty good with V, I would say. Pretty good. Vampire Drain. You get some strength buff. Nice. You get some non-attribute damage cap. So you guys got to be careful when you're using units that can imbue other units with elements, for example. I'm pretty sure there are things that exist in this game like that. So you really need to be careful about that. He really only wants to be doing non-elemental damage or no attribute damage. So you might be asking, why wouldn't you want to use an element? Well, there are strengths in that. There are some weaknesses and there are some strength. That's why he has a lot of damage cap increases to make up for the no imperils and stuff like that he'll not be getting. But basically, unless the boss has no tribute resistance, basically you're going to be doing damage regardless of how much elemental resistance they may have on the boss or the enemies or whatever. It doesn't matter because he's going to go through it because he's doing no tribute damage. Very nice. And remember when I said combo attacks? So Combo Master may be good. I haven't tested this out completely yet, but I'm pretty sure you can have a 50 combo depending on what wave you're on, and he's using his special. I think this might go off. So I'm going with Combo Master. I think that's pretty decent. And he gets Sharp Eyes for free, which is nice. I would say that's pretty good. Sword boosts. Gotta have those sword boosts. Damage cap increase, and also just more damage. He gets Sword boost, and he gets Sword Mega boost for free. And I went for Sword High boost. Dual wield, of course. Dual wield is always going to be good. He doesn't really have a build that you would use armor for, so you just give him dual wield. It's 14 SC, but it's better than not having dual wield, I guess. And double and normal impact, I'm going to try to work out, try a way to get triple impact in here, but I think this is fine with. I don't think you really need triple, but if you can somehow fit it in, it'd be nice. Shockwave was pretty nice against people who guard, especially in tower trials. Pretty good to have that. Piercing as well is quite good. I think he'd be quite good in tower trials, that's for sure. Strong Remedy is a pretty good combo with Sharp Eyes, so if you get some MP back from getting status ammo infected, he'll be able to get more MP to be able to use more Sharp Eyes. Pose of Glory, pretty nice. You could go Pose of Victory if you don't think that he's not going to be healing fast enough, but I think he'll be fine. And we have some non-attribute attack raises here. This two of these you get for free, and I would do no attribute attack raise for this one. 20% damage increase, that's 30, and 50% critical strength. That's pretty good. Obviously you would want to go for Patience, because that's pretty. I mean, he's gonna be lower. He's gonna be pretty low HP, and since it does not say it only works once per wave, you'll constantly get this off. So I think this is pretty good. I know there's a Patience too, but I don't know if that's available for everybody. Fury, not too bad as well. So you get defense and attack at the same time. Auto haste, incredibly good. It's kind of insane how he has auto haste as just a free ability. He also gets auto critical, which is insane, and auto protection, which is insane. Like, he has a lot of abilities that are pretty insane. Life Braver, so basically another Dark Knight ability where he's lower in HP, the higher strength he'll be. Give him Auto Brave just for that, because I'm pretty sure these are different circumstances, so they should work. If they do not, let me know in the comment section down below, but I think that this should be fine, because honestly, this is not really a brave buff. It's just basically a circumstance, depending on how low your HP is. So I think this should be fine. If it does not work though, I'll definitely apologize in the comment section down below, but I'm pretty sure it should. And being add God user to type, so now you can combo that with certain arcs and things like that. And dark attacks from enemies minus 20%, pretty good. Keep in mind, guys, though, this definitely combos with one arc that you can add God to yourself, and you get a passive with that. There are some arcs out there. I was thinking of doing Proud Force, but he already has an ability that gives him HP, or the trait. So Proud Force usually would be a go-to, but in this instance, I didn't have room for it. It had to be cut out. There has to be things that has to be cut out sometimes, you guys. And Advanced Aim Vitals, Regular Vitals, Aim, Critical Hits. Pretty standard stuff for physical damage dealers, besides, you know, the usual stuff, but some HP. I might take this off actually, but for now I'm going to keep the HP up too. And Ruination, get some ST, and also reduce your HP for some skill damage. Nice. And of course you could remove some things for some killers or slayers if you need those. So yeah, that's my build, and also my equip is going to be Mana Sword, but this is just because I don't really have a lot of other of the top tier swords yet, because I just don't have a lot of time to play like the harder bosses right now. But you can use the arena weapon. You can use the one weapon that gives good stats and stuff like that on it. I can't remember what the names are right now. The one where you get the fairies and you collect all the fairies, you can use that too. Just make sure to keep using non-elemental weaponry, no attribute weapons, please. That'd be great. And I have Warlord's Halberd here for SCT speed plus 10, because he really would like to have that. I have the Statues of the Mighty just for, you know, a lot of strength increase. And also Pirate's Battle Flag, pretty good because it gives you physical attack damage 20% to allies for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Of course, this is a limited time item, and so forth. This is also a limited time item. You can change this out for anything that you may have, is just giving a lot of attack. And Pirate's Battle Flag was free, so hopefully you guys were able to get that. It is a pretty good item, I would say. And my strength is pretty good, not insane, but he doesn't really need that high of stats because he already gets a lot of strength and stuff in battle. So this is just a nice starting point. And he's resistant to this, and I think this is illness. He's basically +2 resistant to illness, which is good. +1 for paralyzed and +1 for blind. Pretty good. I would say these are the three most annoying ones. Paralyzed definitely +1 is really nice to have. Pretty good. And so I'm just going to show you off in a very quick fight. I know I've already tested this. It was pretty insane how I did it. So let's go into a fight. We're going to solo the chicken. Let's get some fried chicken tonight, guys. All right. Let's see what we can do here. But might be some lag because I'm recording as well. So apologize if I'm not going as fast as I should be going, because the recording software may lag the game a little bit, but I think we're doing pretty good. And I tested this out already. He basically like 3-shots this guy, depending on RNG, but like you're seeing how much damage I'm doing just in my normal attacks. And as you can see here, the Regal Major is pretty good. So that guy got destroyed instantly. This is one of the first bosses in the game, so not too hard. I just want to show off the damage. He's quite strong. If you have any alternative builds, let me know in the comment section down below. My word is not law here, guys. I am open to a lot of other builds. This is just what I came up. I didn't look for anybody else's bot builds or anything like that. I built my own stuff. I always build my own stuff, by the way. So if you have a better build, let me know in the comment section down below. Whatever works for you may not work for me. Whatever works for me may not work for you. Vice versa. Everybody has their own preferences, and when it comes down to it, everybody has their own preferences, I suppose. But what am I gonna give him as a score? I would say an A-. I would say he's definitely top tier. Like, there's no question about it. He can go through bosses that have tons of elemental resistance on them when the battle starts. He has ways of being way stronger as the battle progresses. He has flexibility in what abilities and skills he can learn and things like that. And he has multiple ways of getting killers and slayers and things if you need to have those. So I would say his only downside is he doesn't have dual wield for free, but I mean, not a lot of top tier units don't have dual wield for free. It is a little costly to get dual wield, but if you went hard for this guy and you have his prisms, then you have a lot more SC to work with. So dual wield is not even a big deal at that point. And the only other knack is that he's just not going to be strong when using like weakness to elements and stuff like that, because you need him to do non-elemental damage and nothing else. The moment you imbue him with an element, or you use an elemental weapon on him, or do any kind of some way of getting him to do elemental damage, he's hit most of his abilities shut off. So do not use elements with this guy. Period. So yeah, I'm gonna give like A- or like a 9.5 out of 10. I think he's phenomenally good, and I can't believe they made this guy so good. They've been making a lot of bangers lately, like Kyle, for example, is a banger. Nero was a banger. There's been a lot of bangers lately, but it's not been like, oh my god, this guy is insanely broken, he's gonna kill everybody in 2 hits or something like that. Not yet. We haven't gotten that far just yet. Eventually there will be bosses there'll be enemies, or units that'll be way too strong in the future. But that's the nature of power creep, guys. But this guy is definitely not like, oh my god, he's gonna, kill the game because everybody's just gonna use him and no one else. No, I don't think it's that far. I think he's incredibly top tier, but he's not gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying, it's hard for me to explain it properly, but if you pulled for him, great. I think he's still on banner. If you want to pull for him, if you've been holding off, saying, oh, I have, this and that, but I want to move on to another damage dealer, or I want to add to my roster, definitely go for this guy. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video is quite long. I appreciate you for watching all the way through. Appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.